So let's welcome Ruhina Kabir on our MYB channel. She is an entrepreneur from Dubai. Let's ask her about her activities, her career, her success story. So welcome, Ruhina. Please tell us about yourself and your activities.
All right. First of all, good evening, everyone. And to all my listeners and viewers, first of all, I would want you to imagine for a moment a product that you have created and you want to sell it in the market. And let's suppose you put in a lot of efforts to make it good inside out. And now you want this product becomes everybody's household item. You start spreading the word, might as well give some sample pieces for people to try. And then people start visiting stores so they can actually buy it. So you describe the looks of the product to the shopkeeper, maybe a little bit of experience, but nothing more. But imagine that the shopkeeper is unable to understand what the customer is asking for. And he shows you different items that are close to the description, but the customer does not get exactly the same product they are looking for. So after listening this, what do you think? What is that one thing which is missing in this situation? Rajesh, if you can just quickly say something, do you think that?
Yeah, basically, maybe, some image of it.
All right. So you are very much close to that. So yes, the name of the product, the brand name. So on this note, I would like to thank and appreciate Rajesh, the endeavor you have taken for people like us to come forward and avail the opportunity of Make Your Brand platform to establish their confidence and courage and start giving a brand name to our profiles. So for the next few minutes, I'm really excited to talk to you and your audience, as it is an opportunity to know you as well and everybody. So once again, thank you so much, dear.
So yeah, tell us about yourself now.
Sure. I am an HR professional, and I've been working for the last 2 decades. My experiences comprise of holding different HR roles in the industry of pharmaceuticals, banking, logistics, and engineering. So my experiences are spread out between Pakistan and UAE. And my last employment was in a banking sector. And currently I am a freelance trainer collaborating with Mentoring Hub. One of my friends is running this training consultancy back home. So I am an international expert there. And from the HR perspective, different projects, I'm basically representing her team and doing my job.
Nice. So please tell us how you convert your challenges into your opportunities.
All right. So see, I will begin with my you can say my belief, my mantra, and in other words, my passion. And that is why I will come to your question. So I believe in learning, reflection, and action. In simple words, my truest passion is in inspiration of growth. So striving to become a better version every day through investment of time, efforts, and belief. So I remember I was around 6 or 7 years old when my parents gave me a reading corner as my birthday gift. It was all filled with story books, inadvertent by a favorite one in one of those, in one of those days. So I was given the gift of passion for reading and writing at an early age, which basically developed my curiosity to explore different ideas and imaginations. So basically what your question was, how would what is the key that I transfer my challenges into opportunities? So as I matured, basically, I realized that the biggest challenge we all face is that, and most of the times it is not even identified by us, is that we stop enjoying our growth in life. And we can only enjoy it when we become more intentional and mindful about it. So growth is basically transformation and adding value to this gift of life that helps you to transform your challenges into opportunities. So that is basically how I look into it, and I utilize my challenges, my strength to grab the opportunities ahead.
Okay. So what are your best 3 qualities which help you to achieve this?
See, let me put it this way, that qualities, or there are different kinds of motivation that help me, that give me that drive and boost of morale to, go move forward. So, so there is no one motivation for me. Every day it brings in a new ray of hope, a new motivation reason, that urge, that craving to go ahead and, do my job today. So, for example, one day I may be watching, my favorite match, and my winning team gives me that boost. Sometimes I'm even, for example, watching a very inspiring movie, true stories about resilience and bravery. I am very fond of watching TED Talk and motivational, speeches every day. So there can be different moments, there can be different moments that give me motivation. However, coming to your question, Rajesh, there is one thing that keeps me intact always, and that is the purpose behind all these, all these motivations, whether it is going for a new project, whether it is, in my personal life, doing anything, any goal in my life. So there is one purpose that keeps me, that keeps me pushing, or you can say that keeps me pulling ahead. And that purpose is to be someone for someone, to leave a legacy behind, for all those who know me in some way or the other. And that is why I feel that my experiences and my being in the human resources function, I feel that I'm at the right place, because I deal with people, I interact with them in different capacity, whether it is recruitment, whether it is talent management, or, different things. So that is what keeps me, motivated, and I go ahead.
Okay. Really nice. Tell us about your success story or a memorable anecdote which is very close to your heart in terms of success.
All right. See, Rajesh, to be honest, if I talk about my on my career front, my journey from where I started in 2001 to where I am today, I feel that it is in itself a success story for me, because I feel that all these years, during this whole journey, all the struggles, all the obstacles, or even my achievement, they have made me more confident, more self-aware, and I've that capability. Now I'm learning, I've learned to learn from my past at every turning point. But there is one incident, or I should say one situation that I would like to share. Is when I lost my dad last year during pandemic, and of course during the traveling, due to traveling restrictions, I was not able to see him or even attend his last rites. And at the same time, here in Dubai, of course, I was facing some challenging situations at my job situation, and on top of it, this whole pandemic environment that was really depressing, which we all know.